Oh my goodness. Hi everybody, Caffeine Fox here. I'm so freaking excited. Every time I get to put this camera on and talk to all of you, it's like a win in my book. So yeah, I'm already winning. I have a story to share with all of you. One that happened pretty recently. I feel like I have learned a lot from this. So hopefully what I tell you today will be kind of like a warning. Do not do what I did. Because if you do, you're gonna have a absolutely horrific time. There's no way around it. If I can at least help one person out there not make this mistake, I'll call that a win in my book. This story of what I did took place during IFC.
It really wasn't that long ago.
The first night there. It was a Friday. I'm having a lot of fun and I'm partying around and just everything's great. The last time I had been to a convention was 2019, and even then, I had to take leave and travel all the way to America to go to a convention because I was in Turkey for a year. Flash forward over to 2021, it's the first IFC I've been to under normal circumstances, and I'm excited. I have so much energy inside of me, and after hanging out in the lobby for a little bit, one of my friends decides like, hey, do you wanna like come up over to our room and like hang out for a little bit? See what's going on. So I go up there and I have not had anything to eat at all this entire convention. All I've had is vodka, which is like, it's not a very good meal choice. I've made videos before where it's like, hey, this is what you're supposed to do, and I don't follow my advice. Like, it happens, but I was kind of in the party mood. All I had to eat for that day was maybe like one power bar and vodka. So I go up to this person's room and this box comes out, and on the front of it, it says the one chip challenge. Now, I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with the one chip challenge. Let's just say it's a very, very, very spicy chip. It's like ghost pepper, Sichuan peppercorn, and like Carolina Reaper, all on one chip. And I love eating spicy stuff, and that's actually one of my biggest weaknesses. I cannot say no to spicy food, despite it not agreeing with me. That night was no exception. He opens the box up and takes this chip out that smells like absolute death. It is the worst smelling chip I've ever encountered in my life. I mean, I don't really go around sniffing chips. We break the chip up into 3 pieces and 2 other people are there getting ready to try this chip out with me. I put it in my mouth, immediate regret. This was so hot. It felt like I was eating bear mace. My vision was starting to go cloudy. I could barely hear stuff after eating this chip. Every time you swallow, it just like spreads it more in your mouth. I didn't know what to do at this point because my brain was in full on like lizard panic mode. I'm just like pacing back and forth inside the room, like left and right. This goes on for at least like 7 minutes before it finally goes away. I actually had to stare at myself in the mirror to kind of ground myself to reality. It was that spicy. The pain finally starts to subside when I start to feel a little funky. My stomach was like, what are you doing with your life? You had one job, and that's find something and eat it that won't kill us. So my stomach's not having any of this. We were all just kind of sitting around talking about how hot it was, except for me. I was just staring at the floor and like clutching my stomach because it was not happy at all. I had to excuse myself out of the room because I felt that bad. This room is like on the top part of IFC. Our room is on the very first floor. So I book it, desperately searching for an elevator to make it downstairs so I can go back to the room. I start frantically pacing around the hallway looking for like any sign of an elevator. I managed to finally get down the elevator, make it over to my room, fumble for the key to get inside. The moment I walk inside, I just beeline it to the bathroom. My stomach was like, I hope you're ready for this. I got to experience the entire one chip challenge again, but this time it wasn't going down. I was not a very happy camper. Let's just put it that way. After I finished in the bathroom, I was just out of commission at that point. I was not gonna go back up to the room and even tell anybody what happened. So I just curl up into a ball and lie down on the bed and just stare at the wall. My stomach at this point had nothing inside of it except painful pepper spice and vodka. So now that that's out of the question, there's just pain. So I'm just sitting there in the corner, like gently rocking back and forth. The entire time in my head, I'm just like, why did I do this? It's Friday night at a convention that I have not been to in a while. And here I am, like curled up, wondering like, when is this pain going to ever end? The pain actually didn't end until Sunday. It was that bad. So the entire convention, I was feeling really, really rotten at that point. Trying to walk around and say hi to people in the hallways when you're feeling like absolute garbage in your stomach still. Yeah, it's not a very pleasant experience. It took all the way until Sunday to finally become like a normal human again. And by then, the convention was pretty much over. I spent my majority of time at IFC just in pain. If anything, this is a huge learning experience for me because the next time that happens at a convention, I'm not gonna do that like at all. Conventions only happen for a set amount of days, and I spent like 85% of my convention like absolutely miserable. So yeah, if anything, I hope this video helps somebody out there who's like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about trying the one chip challenge at a convention. Just don't do it. Like, don't do it. Just don't. So yeah, that wraps up pretty much what happened to me at IFC. And again, I just hope this can help somebody out there. If any of y'all are already out there like, yeah, I never would have done that. That's silly cat. Why didn't you think that through? At least you get a chance to, I don't know, laugh at my misery. So that's something. Oh my goodness. Thank you everybody for watching today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Today's video would not have been possible without the help of the following Gold Egg patrons. Holy smokes, thank you so much. Apollo Bunny, Archie Fur, Ashira Pony, Cinder Kitten, Dynamo, Dexo, DH, Dirt Coyote, Amirth Cantonine, Moodle, Richard Wren, Sylvie Cat, and Splackjack. Again, thank you so much. And thank you to everybody else who's helped support my channel. Holy smokes, y'all are the real MVPs. If any of y'all want to consider becoming a patron, you know, check me out on the link down below. Yeah. Oh my goodness, thank you everybody for sticking around. And if you see a one chip challenge going on at a convention, you know, maybe hopefully this will help you possibly reconsider that decision. Have a great rest of your week. Oh my goodness, I'll see all of you for the next video. Bye.